today. This is the car of tomorrow racing, and it was absolutely so not really good as well. This is a car of tomorrow since 2008 when the regulations changes when it's gonna be trying to do this as first time as we're gonna be reaching up to 200 miles per hour legally as well while using spoiler and splitter as well. They added for some kind of mod stuff after for the generation 4 of these ones. So we have 6 tracks to choose from, starting in Daytona 2.5 mile super speedway located in Daytona Beach, Florida. And the next one, and that must be Talladega Super Speedway, is most longest and wildest track ever located at the old air base in Alabama. And Charlotte is a motor speedway located in Charlotte, and C, Atlanta Motor Speedway located in Atlanta, Georgia. It was abandoned in 1996. And North Wicklandsboro was absolutely terrifying road circuit or a speedway like they say. The Texas is built to be 1996 North Wilkesboro and no longer loved by friends. And the Texas Motor Speedway is located at the nearby in Texas as well. So starting in Daytona as well to get right here into Daytona as well. So we're not doing for just a Talladega stuff, but it's got to be legal racing in Daytona 500 as well. So looks like for association for just like this. And we got some Game Pass cars such as like the Dodge Charger. And we're going to be doing for some first kinds of stuff for just trying to do so. Starting to spawn and absolutely, and also this feature, you can go back into the menu as well. There are no road courses out there in front of the speedways as well because there are no buildings out here. So let's get back into the menu and let's get right here to Talladega himself. I wonder that was kind of extremely loud music, but that was subject to be removed by copyrighted over there. So it's time to get right here to Talladega as well, because it was absolutely going to be pretty fun as well. And you think there are no building inside of this kind of this super speedway or other stuff, and it looks like we're going to get throughout for just not for an 8 or 7 lap or just trying to do it ourselves. As you can see, there must be still buildings over here, and we're into the Talladega as well. So I just absolutely doing so right. So all you have to do is we're going to be trying to find somewhere, and we're going to be doing something like Dale and Hart for something like this. So I'm going to be using Wall Trip as we're going to be starting throughout for the 8 lap session. And let's get throughout for the 200 mile session using a Toyota Camry. As I'm going to get out straight, this should be loud. We're going to do for an 8 lap race. It will be taking for over 1 minute. And you think it's time to accelerate. And here we go. And it should be going to hit throughout for 200 miles an hour. That is going to get such a very loud thing. That was even 200 miles an hour, and it was so maximum attack for this one. And that was so perfect to hit 200 miles an hour. By hitting for one last step, we're going to be hitting throughout for a 200 mile per hour session, and that is going to be such a various fun whatsoever. So as you can see for this kind of wilder moment, as it's going to be blasting around for the Talladega 2017 at this moment. So looks like this is absolutely crazy fun as we used to this vehicle as well, as we're going to be blasting away into our crowds, and you hear the crowd scream unless we're going to get some 8 laps or something like this. So looks like it's about time to hit for over 200 miles an hour. Exactly, it was only 200 miles an hour for this one. So lap number 1 is absolutely quite just, it's very simple. We just absolutely finished for just 1 lap as well. So looks like we just absolutely going to get ourselves and come to crazy things like something like this one. But unfortunately, this is absolutely pretty fun as well, and it will take for a lot of minutes and extremely fast as well. So that sounds extremely loud. That was exactly higher pitch as well. So the pitch has gotten a little bit higher and higher as well. And that was even extraordinary. That was so that it feels like I'm in a 200 mile per hour bout. Now we completed our second lap. Now this is our third lap, and we're gonna be blasting up throughout 4,200 miles an hour session. Now the best lap should be gonna be really gone too far at this one, as we're gonna be drafting up here and last up here, but not last at least. We're gonna be going to be speeding up here into this only one priority or something like this. So this is gonna be extremely and taking for too long. It's gonna be a long-lasting hours of my life, and exactly this is absolutely pretty madness, and that was absolutely outstanding. That you can hear some crowds roaring onto the top as well. And the lap 3 has been finished, and we're coming up into the lap number 4. This is so great, as I'm feeling a little bit stressful out there. And lap number 4, it should be coming in very quickly as possible, as I can. I'm not able to say like back in 999 miles an hour. It doesn't absolutely try to make it pretty sense out there. As 200 miles per hour makes sense back in 2000s and 2010, or even something like in 2014 or 2013 or something. This is absolutely quite just gonna be something, a very good session about hitting to 200 miles an hour. That was even so fun until the regulations changed, that it turns out it's going to be so slow. It's absolutely so fast than a Formula 1 car. That was pretty great or things like this before. And that sounds very awesome as well. So it will be taking charges very much. It's not going to be too much or something like else. It should be able to make things quite a bit in charge. But I'm taking for such a very long connection, and it's going to be long lasting or not. Or else this might able to turn something into something suspicious going on with my connection. We're coming up to the lap number 7, and looks like it's still long-lasting allowed before. It's just like it's something like it's crazy fast or something like else. So looks like I just made a fastest lap. I think I need to make sure that in order to do this, I need to make something for a more faster lap or something. 200 miles an hour is absolutely quite an important thing. That I just absolutely reached to over 200 miles an hour, and it was just absolutely quite a various fun, and that was even quite a very awesome like this or something. Looks like we're gonna get around to lap number 8 until we pass the crowds as well. I'm not going into the pits due to corner cuttings as well. It looks like we're going undercut inside of this one and blasting to lap number 8 as well. That was for this kind of this white flag has been dropped off, and that don't before we're gonna be doing, and I just absolutely gonna be such a worry about saying about this. I'm feeling I'm not going to get worried about this one, and absolutely this is quite a various fun whatsoever. So this is absolutely quite of just decelerated this one, and is going to get for a few more lap steps at this one, and the lap should be gonna be ending for this one. And it will not be necessary at all, so I'm just going to be mating for the fastest lap in the final lap at this one. So the next thing we're going to get up here, it should be going to be such a very quite fun at this moment. So the last lap, it should be going to be the checkered flags up, and we just absolutely nailed it for a lap times. Yes, so the qualifying has been pretty checkered so much, but don't worry about this. We're just having for a duel together in NASCAR Ultimate Racing Season as well. In some kind of Roblox NASCAR Ultimate Series. It should be gonna be quite of just extreme fun back in the old age chassis for a human as well. So in a humor to try to get around as fast as possible. That should be not able to get up here. It was so crazy frustrating as we're starting to decelerate this vehicle and down into 0 miles an hour. I'm sure that I might able to get a corner cut out there, so it was absolutely trying to get away from this one. No corner cuts as this one. If I jump out of the vehicle as well, that was so loud out there, and if I jump out of the vehicle, it despawns itself. Now let's get back into the lap time system as well. So 50 seconds, which is the fastest lap times. So let me you have ever know that the fastest lap times 50.329. That was the most likely the fastest lap that you ever seen that before. If you like for today's video as well, so yeah, I wasn't able to get back here, so you can now go back into the menu stage, unless this is absolutely quite extremely fun as we're hitting to 200 miles per hour for its insane time. Maybe I should go into get back into the menu right now until we're going to be end of this video for this time. So if you enjoyed for this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe and click that bell. And always, this game is linked in the description down below. And as always, thanks for watching, and this is TurboConcept signing off. And you should play this for a really long time when you're a bad guy himself. So thanks for watching, and this is TurboConcept signing off. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video as well.